This is part 5. We're still with Agam's tutorial series, presented by Charles the Massman. So from this point now, we have derivative of products. You see how we are taking it one after the other. That is the reason why you need to subscribe with Agam tutorial, because it will give you what you need. So, and remember our link. Just go to our YouTube, you click for Agams, you see all the courses there. Then you select the one that you want. Everything is there. Then from this point now, we have let y equals to uv. Remember products means multiplication. They say let y equals to uv. That is why uv is because of the multiplication. Then the y ds will give us is equal to u dv divided by ds plus v du divided by ds. So this is formula for product rule. If they ask you to find product rule, this is area you use. Find the y ds of product rule. This is the formula of product rule. Then, and remember that sometimes in exam, nobody will tell you that this is product rule. You can only know that this is product rule is from the questions. For instance, from this point, you have find the y ds given. Remember why this point is product because of bracket here. In bracket means multiplication. So y equals to bracket 3s plus 1. You close the bracket. Open bracket 6s squared plus 8. You close it. Then y equal to bracket s squared plus 1. You close it into 3s. So this point now is the question. So let's go straight to the solution. Then the solution here we have, I'll start from this point. Remember we asked to find the y ds. So when I start from this point, I will say that I'll bring out the parameters by saying where the first one u and v. U is 3s plus 1. That is the first one. Then coming to this second one, you call it v equal to 6s squared plus 8. Then this is the parameters. So according to our formula, using the formula, we have it as dy ds equal to u dv divided by ds plus v du or ds. So this is the formula now. So if you watch our formula from this point now, you can see that some is what missing. From this point you have u, but you don't have the v. Then from here we have v, but you don't have du. So how can we get this du? You get du from u, then you get the v from v. So let's go there now. So you say dv ds, that is the first one, our v. Now you differentiate 2 times from this point. I have 2 times here, 2 times 6 will give us 12. Then have 12s. Then 2 minus 1. Remember our formula we are using this. You remember it. Then when you subtract 1 now, we get as what? You leave the answer as what? 12s. Then plus differentiation of any given constant number. 8 is a constant number. Here is 0. So have it as what? 0. So from here, have it as dv ds is equals to 12s. So this is for this point. Is not the final answer. Then next one, let us get the next parameters, which is du ds. Then we have it du ds. Then du ds simple means you come to du. There's 1 here, make it divisible. Then 1 times 3 is 3 minus this is 3. So have it as 3. Then plus constant of 1 is 0. So which is equal to, when you add it, the answer is 3. So you have gotten du ds in this point. Now you have it as 3 plus this is equal to 3. So let us put it now for we to get the final conclusion of dy ds. So by doing that now, I say dy ds is equal to, then from the formula now, from this formula, my u is what? 3s plus 1. Any place I see u, only u, I'll substitute with 3s plus y. We have it 3s plus y. You put it in brackets because this is sign of products. Then next one, my dv now. My dv, you go to dv ds will give us 2s. Any place I said dv ds, I will now remove it and put 12s. So this is 12s. Then plus, this is plus. Next one, my v is what? 6s. My v, I have it as 6s plus 8. Then, but from this point now, you can see there's no space here. So let's control from this point now, so that we see it very well. 6s, we have it as 6s for this. So then from here now, we are bringing this one at this point here. We have dy ds is equals to bracket 3s plus 1 or brackets or 12s plus 6s squared plus 8 into, then into 3, because here du ds is 3. This is 3. So from here, let us clear the bracket now. So if you want to clear the bracket from this point, I have it dy ds. You want to open the bracket from this point. So from here now, when you open the bracket now, when you open your bracket, then we say that 12s times 3s will give us 36. That is, I will go this way now. I'll go this way. 12 times 3 will give me 36. S times s will give me x squared. Are we okay? Yes. Then 1 times 12s is equal to, will give me 12s plus, I'm through from this part. Then coming to this right hand side, that will simply say that this 3 times 6 will give us what? 18. Then 3 times 6 now we have 18s squared. Then plus this time this will give us 24. Then when you have something like this now, that is continuation of this point. So therefore, dy ds from this point. So next thing is to collect like terms. What I mean by like terms is that the one that raised power to 2 will come different. So why this doesn't have any like terms, 24 doesn't have, only one that have only like terms here is what? This. So when I collect this one now, I will have it as, from here, I have 36s squared, then plus 18s squared, then plus 12s plus 24. So this point now is my right terms. Remember, this is continuation of this point. So therefore from here, by collecting my right terms, so I have it at this point. So by collecting my right terms, so I have it at this point. So when I collect my right terms here, we have it 36. So let us add now. Then from this point now, you can simply say that 36 plus this now will give us, this is my 40. You put this one here, 2, which is 44. Are we okay? So dy ds is equal to 44s squared. So the reason why I put this one, s squared is common. I'll pick 1. So plus, nothing to add here because it does not contain any like terms. I'll bring it down. We have a 12s plus 24. So here, when you have something like this now, 4s squared plus 12s plus 24. So this is the answer of dy ds of product rule. So this point now, this is what? The answer. So this is how to do it. So let's go straight to the second one. The second one say we see the same solution. We have it as y into s squared plus 1 or into 3. So that is the second one. So the solution to this question now. So what you have to do now, we are using the same formula by saying dy ds from here, u and v. That is, you know our formula as what? U dv ds plus into v du all over the s. So that is formula for product rule. Then say we are trying to bring out the parameters where u, the first one is s squared plus 1, then our v is equals to 3s. So therefore let us differentiate now. by saying the u, the s, we differentiate from here, you have it as 2s, remember. Then the other aspects, you have the v, the s, when you differentiate, you have it as, that is the second one, you have it as 3. So we have already gotten this one now. Let's get the final answer from this point now. Then remember to subscribe using Agams tutorial, so you get us there to know more information concerning this what we are doing today. Then today now we have this and this, so therefore have the y, the s is equal to, so this is my formula. My u is what? S square plus 1. I'll remove u and put s square plus 1. You put it in bracket. Then the second one, dv is 3. You say 3, you close it. Then next one is plus. Then the second one is what? V. Then my v is what? 3s. This is my 3s. You bracket it. Then next one is du. Our du now is what? You go to the du. When you have du is what? 2s. So that is how you do it. Equal to dy ds. From this point, let us multiply. 3 times s square is 3. S square plus 3 times 1 is 3. This is plus. This is 3 plus. So this time this is what? We give us 6s square. So when you collect like terms, bring it together. S square plus 6s square. So from this point now, we have it as here. When you have something like this, we have it plus what? 3. So here, when we bring this one in now, we have the y, the s from this point. Then when you bring it, you have it as 6 plus 3 is 9. Then s square, I'll pick 1. That is 9s square plus 3. So at this point now, this is the what? The conclusion of these examples under product rule. Remember, you are still working with Agams tutorial series presented by Charles the Mathman. Please try to subscribe to get more. For all the courses you needed, subscribe. Agams tutorial is here for you. Thank you.